I was a father, a husband, a protector. Now, I'm just another face the world forgot.
A groundbreaking new film called The Veteran is shining a light on the struggles plaguing veterans after coming home from war. The director highlights the life of a Marine fighting PTSD in a world where he ultimately becomes forgotten by society. The independent filmmaker Wilfred La Salle wrote, produced, and directed the entire film on a $0 budget. I am honored to have him joining me now to tell us more about the film. Wilfred, I have to tell you, in a moment of complete transparency, I got a chance to watch an interview you did while I was in New York one weekend. I knew then I wanted to have you on the show so that you could tell people about this movie and what inspired you to make the film. Wilfred, talk to us about it. Why is this passion project so important to you?
Well, thank you, Nick, and good morning to you and NewsNation. The film is very important to me because it is highlighting all of the different deficiencies that are going on here in America in regards to our veterans. Jose Torres, the main character in the film, who is a U.S. Marine, is caught in the middle of a silent epidemic here in America. There are thousands of veterans here across America that are sleeping on public sidewalks, on streets, in shelters, with severe opioid dependency, with untreated PTSD. And so it was a civic duty and a moral obligation to tell the story of Jose Torres. He is the face of America, Nick. What we're looking at here is our heroes who are often left behind. We celebrate veterans on Veterans Day, but what about the day after?
What about
the reality is that, look, when our veterans decided to serve, they didn't ask for glory. What they asked for was a time to heal, and that time is now, Nick.
And you know, one of the things I often point out, because Veterans Day comes and I'm a veteran, people say, congratulations, thank you for your service. But it's the men and women who don't always have a successful story to tell that we seem to forget. It's the men and women who come back home, like you just talked about, who are struggling, who need support and just don't know where to get it, often can't get it. And we seem to just forget about them as a society. While you were filming, you're actually shooting some of these guys who are veterans. You've got cameras. People are stopping you and saying, why are you putting a camera in a homeless guy's face? And you had to explain to them.
Yes, that was the whole point. It was really a very pivotal moment when we were filming the movie, because society is the villain in this film. But there was a sense of humility and compassion when people saw the camera. They thought we were actually filming a homeless veteran and being highly insensitive, until I had to stop and let members of the public know that this was actually an actor who was completely immersed into his character. So that was really a very pivotal moment in the time that we were filming this in Times Square, amongst so many different people who had gathered around, many of which were outraged. So it gave me a sense of hope that people understand the importance of our men and women, our heroes that are left behind. Jose is the face of America. And what was important to me, Nick, was bringing that to the forefront, was highlighting all of these different deficiencies that are occurring here in America with our veterans. When we look at all the different resources our veterans are denied, we're talking about mental health care, we're talking about affordable housing, and we're talking about the most important thing, when they're transitioning back into civilian life, there is no support, and often they fall through the cracks.
Wilfred, I've got less than 30 seconds left, but you got to tell me, when can people catch this film?
The film is releasing next year, 2026, on the 75th anniversary of Veterans Day. So we're excited about that. It'll debut exclusively on Fox Soul.
And Wilfred, you're going to come back and you're going to talk to us about it again when we get closer to that date. Wilfred La Salle, thank you again, and thank you for highlighting an extremely important topic to all Americans, not just veterans, but every American and anyone who salutes this flag. Wilfred, thank you.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.